It's not too far of a stretch to say that AHope has saved my life. They basically help keep me alive. And, AHope has saved me from myself.
Do you want to start?
Well, we actually met on not the most best of circumstances. I was having a bad time.
Yeah, it seemed like you were having a real rough time because you had just spent the whole winter living in a tent, right?
Yeah.
And the frustration was building probably for many months, if not years. And you reached a boiling point, right?
Yeah.
So what was it about AHope that was helpful to you when you were on the streets?
What was very helpful for me was knowing that even if it wasn't under the best of circumstances, I had a place to go get a shower, a place to get coffee in the morning, get mail there if I needed mail, and access to phones. It was just, it was just nice to be able to have a place like that to go to instead of just sitting out in my tent all day. And if I needed somebody to talk to, the staff was always there to talk to as well. And that was a big help.
I'm glad that we were able to help. And luckily, maybe a couple months after that, we were finally able to identify housing for you, right?
Yep.
What does it feel like now to be in housing?
It is like the greatest thing ever. I'm so happy to have my house. I keep it immaculately clean. And the biggest thrill of having my housing is that on any given day, when I get home at the end of the day, if I want to take a shower, I can take a shower in my very own shower. And I used to think people took taking showers for granted, but once you had to share with a lot of other people, when you finally get one of your own, it means the world.
Yeah.
And it's out of the elements. It's helped my health get a lot better because my health was declining while I was out there, and it's just been the greatest. I have no issues with where I'm living. It's clean. I'm happy. And it's home. And I couldn't have done it without AHope.
One thing that I think is really cool is that you, right away after you moved into housing, you didn't have to come to AHope for anything anymore, but you started volunteering, right?
Yeah.
And why did you decide to do that?
Because for me, I can never do as much as what AHope has done for me. But I figured, it would be a good way to give back. This would be my way to say thank you, And so for me, it was a pleasure to come back and be able to, help out once in a while. I never really would have ever thought I would be coming back to AHope to volunteer. Because I've always said, I would never volunteer because it doesn't pay enough. But yeah, as soon as I got my housing, it's like I didn't waste any time. It's like, thank you so much for everything, and I want to be able to give back in some small way.
And that's not an easy job.
It's not.
People want their coffee and their milk, and there's a lot of them.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people to take care of when you're working in that kitchen.
And it's actually been good training for me too, as far as like dealing with people.
Yeah, the stress of a kitchen. Yeah, it's been awesome to have you. Been really helpful.
Yeah, and that's why, and I appreciate the staff so much. That's why I bought them the cake.
We definitely feel appreciated just by you coming in and helping out. Although I will say that cake was delicious and I did appreciate it.
Yeah.